Yo, what's up guys? Today we're going to be reacting to the new One Piece chapter, and let me tell you, there's been so much more things happening. We are finally back to Egghead Island and Emperor Luffy. Vice Admiral Doberman is happening very soon, so stay tuned for that, and let's head right into the chapter. First, before we see this cover page, it's not really anything interesting, so we're just going to move down. We go back to Fuchsia village. Garp was his status is unknown at Pirate Island. After he fought a long battle with Aokiji and the Blackbeard pirates, the newspapers say he don't know where he is. And then we have our favorite mayor of Fuchsia village, Whoopslap. And he is saying, he's trying to act like he's not really scared. He's a man who created many legends for himself. There's no need to worry. He's saying that there's no need to worry, but he knows there's something wrong. When Garp's not here, there's something wrong. And then everyone's saying, you're right, man, because like they think he's a mayor. And then the kid starts laughing, and then because the kid, then we get Makino here, and then we get this kid who wants to look up to Luffy, because this kid like looks up to Luffy like Luffy looked up to Shanks. Every time he sees him in the newspaper, he's happy. So I guess there's still some more hope in here in this village. And then we see the Dawn. I mean, every time the Dawn comes, she is crying. But I guess Garp is gone, and then she just crying, cause why not? And then we go to the next spot. We see the hole made in the island of Lulusia. The hole made by the weapon that Im-sama was using. And then we see the consequences. We see Laboon, earthquakes. We see Impel Down, earthquakes. We see Marijua, earthquakes. We see Water 7, earthquakes. We see Wano, earthquakes. Earthquakes all across the One Piece world, and the water has risen by 1 meter. This is bad. 1 meter is big enough, and then we can see that it's the same hole that was there in Annie's lobby. So you can basically confirm how that hole came there. And the way that other islands are flooding, we can say that the way Annie's lobby was there, meaning how Aqua Laguna when we were at Water 7, it's all coming to sense now. It's because of that weapon, that Mother Flame Vegapunk created. This Mother Flame is OP. And now we see Ivankov, but thing is, we don't see Dragon or Sabo. Looking at the newspaper, Dragon might have gone to Blackbeard's Island, and Sabo might have gone to Egghead, or other way around, who knows. And then islands have vanished. The flooding was horrible. We can't live here anymore. Sharks may have entered my house. We are looking at proper things that causes Emu's thing. Emu's like weapon. The Mother Flame is very OP, and that's what you don't. That's the thing. Look, Emu and all the celestial dragons are the highest point of the earth, of the One Piece planet. Red line, or the top of the red line. So the thing is, the great cleansing. If they have enough Mother Flame, they can keep shooting it down until the whole thing is flooded. And I mean, it's not looking good. And even here in our favorite Fuchsia village, the people are happy that they might get a facial, but Whoopslap knows, this mayor knows what's up. And then we go back to Egghead Island, where we see the marine ships surrounding it. We see 9 vice admirals, 20 huge battleship, a fleet of 100 ships of various sizes surrounding the island. A mecha sea monster with 30,000 marine soldiers on board. And then we see 9 vice admirals. I mean, I don't know how good vice admirals are. And obviously we have Doberman here. Like, look at Doberman right here. Like, look at Doberman. He should be admiral by now. And then we see Admiral Kizaru just eating like casually as Kizaru would. And everyone just eating before the fight. And then we see our favorite Sentomaru on a call with he's looking at all the Kizaru stuff. And And then we look at a flashback where you see young Kizaru shooting up beams, and then how Vegapunk used those beams to create his weapons. And we see Sentomaru and he's happy as a young. But then Kizaru being Kizaru said to Sentomaru, I can't cover for you if you do research about the void century. Saying even if someone like that, Kizaru, he's not showing any sign of sadness. You don't know Kizaru, he's a madman. I kind of asked him not to go to Wano. He said he could handle both Big Mom and Kaido. Like both of them are there, and he was like, should I go there? This man is on something else. And then we see Kizaru. We see them fighting these people, and then the pacifistas. And then we see the one and only Saint J. Garcia Doberman. No, Saturn. Yeah, we see him just enjoying a steak. Normal day. Yeah, that's just normal day. Yeah, and then they ask him about the Straw Hat pirates take Vegapunk as hostage and set up siege barricade. And then they ask him if that's a good thing. And then we have Doberman here. We have Fleet Admiral Doberman here, who's reporting us what's happening in Egghead Island. And the thing is, the Straw Hats and the Vegapunks and the Labo phase, meaning that they're pretty much safe. And then we see a 4 Seraphim unit which are protecting them, meaning they're being protected by 4 Seraphims. And the group that they allied themselves with, the Emperor Crews, the Straw Hat Pirates, and then we have 10. The advanced unit that was led by C3 CP0, we have them on our side. And we have 100 captured by the... we have... 100 pacifistas around. And then because of the dome, getting in or out is impossible, so they can't really do anything. And it's unclear whether they're trapped inside. And then you see Sutton just asking Doberman of what's happening with the researchers, and we did see the researchers before. And we just see the ship, and then he says, sink it at once. Because this same thing that happened with O'Hara, you can't let things go in and out about the void century. And then we see Doberman say that Bonnie was in there, and then he's surprisingly saying Bonnie doesn't matter. Yeah, as Kuma's gone, Bonnie don't matter. Kuma's here, Bonnie does matter. So that's a bit, keep that in mind. And then we see transmission waves from Egghead Island, and then it's York. York is on the line. And then you see the Marines, Kizaru, and the Gorosei. The Gorosei are on the line. And then you see York saying about Stella's betrayal. And then we see her asking of what's gonna happen. And then the Gorosei say, you're also one of the Vegapunks. There's no changing that, York. They're trying to kill York, basically. But then trying to like go back on their words because they're the Gorosei. And then they say, if I was interested in the Void Century, there's no way I would reveal all those to you, don't you think? This is absurd indeed. And then you've done well in surviving. The CP0 come. What are the Straw Hats doing? And then York is just casually talking to the Gorosei. And then overnight I was the only one who contacted you and told you everything. You said no sympathy for that. And then she's trying to make the Gorosei not kill them. What about this? We're about the Navy fleet surrounding the island. You're planning to wage a war against me? York is saying. York, actually we changed our thinking. The Mother Flame. The thing I was talking about the entire chapter. This Mother Flame is the thing that's powering that ancient weapon. You can also create that, right? And then York says, yeah, you're right. And they say, send it. It's being desired. They're saying desired, but York's asking desired by whom? Yes. They can't say, but they want to give it to Emo to make them more of that weapon. And then York is saying, promise me that no harm will come to me or to the laboratory. And casually he says, understood. And make me a celestial dragon. We'll arrange that. Then it's a done deal. Now hurry up and save me. I'm gonna get killed by Straw Hat Luffy. And everyone is surprised. Like, Kizaru surprised, they all are surprised. I don't know why they're surprised. Did they seriously think that Yo could handle Straw Hat Luffy? He's Emperor. They thought like some wake up could handle them. But look at this. They're pretty much wrong. They're just enjoying some food, beat up all the people. Have the Seraphim on this side, and we see Zoro having his sword on York's head. Straw Hat Luffy is no joke to the government. There is a war. It's an actual war. Kizaru versus Luffy. Say Saturn versus Luffy. And 9 vice admirals are on them about the Straw Hats, but I don't think any of them are actually strong. Maybe like around Frankie. No, not Frankie. Like Brook level. Maybe that. And then not as strong as a danger trio like Zoro, Sanji, and Jinbei. But and Robin. And I put Usopp because he's got the Usopp. And then we see this Luffy, he doesn't want to fight. He's like, we just have to use it to get out. The Straw Hats, they're smart. We don't know what happened. They just beat up all the Seraphim. What happened with that? I don't know. Vegapunk's back. Bonnie, who saw Kuma's memory, is back. We don't know what's happening. They're just here. And we see chapter coming to an end. Break next week is a Shonen Jump break. So no chapter next week. Or in any Shonen Jump anime. So that's gonna be it. We had a very interesting chapter. We finally went back to Egghead Island. And we took about time, but we got there. So let me know your guys' review on that. Do you like that Luffy just missed all the part? But I mean, I did, because we know we've seen them doing 1,000 times. And then we have 30,000 soldiers, 9 voice admirals, 1 admiral, and Elder Star. A lot of stuff happened in this chapter, but it's definitely hype again. We're back to Egghead Island, and I'll see you guys in the next chapter. Peace out.